24 hours after the field of 33 was set for the 109th Indianapolis 500, a major change to the starting grid. 2/3 of Team Penske went from top 12 to the back of the row. Sports director Anthony Calhoun joining us now live from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway with the very latest on today's penalties. AC.
Yeah, good evening to you guys. What a very busy day here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And we're not even talking about all the action here at the Speedway, but it's what took place off the track here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We know one of the big stories heading into the race on Sunday is surrounding Joseph Newgarden from Team Penske trying to do something that no driver has been able to do, and that is win 3 straight Indy 500s. But as it appears tonight, that happening is in jeopardy for Joseph Newgarden. Here's what I'm talking about as controversy surrounds the Team Penske once again. The number 2 machine, Joseph Newgarden, along with Will Power, both of them, Penske, were not allowed to qualify their cars in the Fast 12 on Saturday after failing inspection. Well, folks, fast forward to today, and it was determined the 2 Penske cars had an illegal part modification on those cars. Now, IndyCar penalized today the 2-time Indy 500 champion Newgarden and the 2018 Indy 500 winner Will Power by moving them to the last row, Newgarden 32 and Power the final spot in the field of 33.
Integrity for this event is paramount in order for us to continue to grow this event. And to me, the result of being able to start where you might have ended up qualifying anyway had you been able to qualify is not a penalty deserving of what had happened there. So for me and for the team at IndyCar, as we had a conversation this morning working through this, this is the right result.
I mean, we're still, I guess, taking our stride. We're trying to, what's the word? We're just trying to just sort it all out and whatever. But as my headspace right now, I'm just worried about driving the car and getting on with it.
I mean, we don't want to be racing against illegal cars. That's just, we would love to see that it's all an even playing field. But for me, it was more kind of sympathy for the guys that in LCQ, you've got a car that was fully legal going home, and then 2 others that just got a penalty, and obviously they're in the show. They were going to be in the show whether they had that or not. I mean, they're great drivers. It's a great team. They're super fast. They don't really have to be doing that. That's just my stand on that.
So you can see right there's a lot of conversations in the garage area right here behind me from these drivers. Very disappointed about what happened there with Team Penske here and what was occurred to happen or tried to attempt, that is, here leading up to the 109th running of the Indy 500. So there you have it there. Joseph Newgarden, Will Power, they'll go to the back row. They'll start 32nd and 33rd in Sunday's Indy 500 race. One thing I'm hearing a lot for some of these drivers and the folks in the garage area is that even though they are back in the back of the field there, the field of 33, many folks know it's Team Penske and they have the best of the best, and who knows, they could very well make their way to try to figure out a way to get to the front of this field of 33 when it comes midway here in this race on Sunday. We got much more coverage coming your way. Graham Rahal, I talked to him about what took place here today, the penalties to Team Penske. We're going to hear from him. Also coming up on Speedway today, later here on News 8 at 5 o'clock, we check in with the rookie who's going to be on the pole for the 109th running of the Indy 500. We'll talk to him and more. It's all coming up right here on Wish.
All right, lots of drama, AC. Thank you. Let's turn now to News 8's Raina Rebel, who talks with fans about the stunning developments with the Penske cars. Raina, what have you heard from those race fans today?
Yes, well, as the news spread, many fans flocked to the jumbo screens all around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, with many sharing their concerns about how the penalties might impact the race's competitiveness. And many are supporting the need for fairness.
I was very surprised. There are a couple of local boys here, and I was just surprised at the whole situation.
Reaction among fans have been swift, with many expressing their disbelief and frustration.
Wow, that's a real surprise. I knew like they had gotten penalized yesterday and just were at the back of the Fast 12, and it's a big surprise. They got caught last year, so it's kind of like did you learn your lesson? You know, and especially with your boss being the owner of this place, I think it's kind of a bad look for him, you know. There's always a thing in racing, if you're not cheating, you're not trying type thing, and I think they just got caught.
The penalty, which included forfeiting qualifying points and a $100,000 fine for each team, added to the irritation of those who felt the severity of the punishment was unwarranted.
Kind of disappointed. I don't think the punishment should have been that severe, but I strongly feel like something has to be done about it. I just feel a little disappointed in the whole thing.
Amidst the disappointment, there remains a sense of hope for Power and Newgarden. Some fans rallied behind the team, pointing out their resilience and skill.
I would say just hang in there. I'm sure they're going to do quite well, even though they're starting the back of the pack, but I think they will still do a fantastic job.
Now, the implications of this ruling is an unexpected twist for this historic race, so we'll just have to wait and see what pans out. In Speedway, I'm Raina Revel for Wish TV and WishTV.com.
Thank you so much. Well, for more information on the Penske penalty, or if you just want to be up to date on everything Indy 500, we've got you covered. That QR code you see there on your screen, just scan that. That's going to take you to the As Seen On section of our website, WishTV.com.